Hello, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. It's time for a beer review and we're off to Vault City. This one was in Tesco's. It's called Caught in the Rain, a Pina Colada sour coming in at 7.8% ABV. There it is. I do like a sour. I haven't had a sour on the channel for quite some time. In fact, I haven't had a sour in quite some time. Pina Colada sour. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not the biggest fan of Pina Colada. I don't really know why I bought it. And Vault City, for me, I think they were once a very good brewery, producing fine stuff. I think their stouts are probably better than their sours now, where it used to be kind of the other way around. You know, they were known for their crazy sour beers and producing a good stout, but the majority of their stuff was all crazy sours. I think they've dropped off a bit over the last sort of year or two with Vault City, and I think their pricing is generally pretty horrific. I mean, that was £4 for a can in a supermarket, so if it's good, fair play. But a lot of their beers, especially on their website, and some of these stouts they produce in 330ml cans that are over 10 quid or around about the £10 mark, I think is an absolute joke for what they are. You're just being ripped off, simple as that. So for me, Vault City, probably a little bit overrated these days. They were good. I think they've dropped off a little bit. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. So it's glorious day, isn't it? We're having some fantastic weather in the UK at the moment. I love the heat. I'm not one of these people that will moan about the weather. I will not moan about it being hot. The hotter, the better, in my opinion. Love the heat. Really do not like the cold weather. I love this heat, and so many people are moaning about it. That's their choice, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's why I'm sitting out in the garden and doing this review of this Vault City Pina Colada Caught in the Rain. We're not in the rain. We are in the beautiful sunshine. I think the time's about, I think it's coming up to what, about 6:30 in the evening of doing this review, maybe even a bit later. There's still lovely blue skies. Still feels quite bright and sunshiny. I love that, absolutely love that. Oh, there's definitely some aromas. Let's get it in the glass. Is a Vault City glass. 2.5 minutes in. Barely got it in the glass. So there we have it. There is a bit of gumption on the side. I'm not going to read it. I can't be bothered. Let's pop that over there. Can you see that? Just about see that. There it is. Quite ambery, orange looking in colour. Not much of a head, but I don't expect sours to have a head. Looks alright. Hazy, amber, caramel looking colour. Let's have a sniff. And it's not that big for a Vault City beer. There are a lot of Vault City sours that, you know, they're massive on aromas. Certainly some of their stouts are, but even some of their sours are huge. This isn't huge. Lots of coconut. Without, you know, without doubt, you're getting coconut. But not much else. There's some type of fruit trying to come through there, but it's all about the coconut. I don't know why I bought this. I'm probably going to panic. I'm already being negative about it, aren't I? Cheers. Yeah. If I ever sat there and done that straight after a mouthful on one of my beer reviews, really licked my lip in that manner, because it has coated my lip in a synthetic dilute fruit squash type vibe. You know, if you make a squash, a dilute, whatever you want to call it, and you make it too strong and it wallops across the top of your lip, bosh, that's what you get with that. Oh. In terms of sour, it's not particularly sour. I'd say it's more tart than sour. And the Pina Colada coconut vibe is there in abundance. It's massive, absolutely massive. You get massive amounts of coconut. So you should. It's Pina Colada. Oh, and then what comes with that is the biggest whack of sweet, sickly. Sickly is a bit much, probably a bit of a exaggeration, but it's sweet and it's huge and it's synthetic and it's just like drinking. I would probably say, if they do such a thing, that Asda Asda value range, I don't know what their Asda value range name is, but an Asda low level tropical dilute squash is what that's mixed with. It's fucking awful. And I rarely swear, but that is absolutely awful. Oh, it just literally is like drinking dilute squash straight out of the bottle without watering it down. That's what is making me do that. Oh, it just bites so hard with that synthetic sweetness. The coconut element isn't bad. The coconut side of it isn't bad at all. There's a little bit of creaminess in there on the coconut element. 7.4%, the body is okay. I'll go with that. The body is okay at 7.4% ABV. But the rest of it is a joke. An absolute joke of a beer. I think Vault City should give up putting beers in supermarkets. I think they should just go back to what they did best. And funny enough, the Tesco's I was in, as I was walking to the beer aisle, there was the reduced aisle that had everything in it, all types of things reduced, be it food, household goods, and there were beers on the top shelf. I just saw cans, which caught my eye, so I had a look at them. All Vault City, all of them are Vault City stuff at now £2.30 a can. I think that says a lot. You won't go in there and find, whilst they're not a top brewery anymore, you won't find things like Northern Monk on those reduced. Oh, the carbonation. Oh, the repeat is vile. Yeah, you won't find things like Northern Monk or North Brewing or Buxton sitting on those reduced shelves. You just won't. But Vault City have found themselves onto the reduced shelves in Tesco's. So I think that says a lot. I think it says a lot for where they are at the moment. And that is poor. That really is poor. It's bordering on being a sink poor. It's not good. Ooh. No, I keep doing it. I'm not going to put myself through it anymore. Once a great brewery. I had a lot of time for Vault City a couple of years back. I really did. Really enjoyed their stuff. And so even some of their stouts that I've had recently, that supermarket stouts, have just been way overpriced for what they are. Certainly in a 330ml can. Vault City, you need to drop this off now and go back to what you do best. Just give up on sticking stuff in a supermarket and working to a budget. Get back to what you do. This video's gone on way too long. I say that a lot, don't I? This video's gone on way too long, but it has. But we're done. We'll see if my button actually works this time, and I'll see you all on another one soon. Take care.